Trust me when I say these are some of the best black eyed peas that you'll ever taste. And they have a secret ingredient that was passed down from my grandmother, so let's make them. So we're starting off with soaking our peas in some cold water in the refrigerator overnight. The next day, all you have to do is drain them and give them a good rinse. Then you're going to move on to prepping your veggies. So all I'm including in my black eyed peas recipe is a green bell pepper, a yellow onion, and some fresh garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and dice up that green bell pepper, and I'm going to dice up my yellow onion. I'm only using half of this onion because it was about medium to large, but I'm only going to use half. Once my onion is diced, then I'm moving on to my garlic. I'm using fresh garlic, 3 cloves. It's going to seem like a lot, but it's not that much. Then you're just going to want to mince up that garlic, set all of your prep veggies to the side. Now it's time to cook. So in a large Dutch oven pot, I'm going to add some butter and some olive oil. And I'm going to saute the onions and the bell pepper just for a couple of minutes until they've started to soften. Then I'm going to add in that minced garlic, stir that around for about 30 seconds, let it become fragrant. And y'all, that's the base of this black eyed peas recipe. Now it's time to add in those soaked and rinsed black eyed peas. Stir that in, and then we're going to add in our spices. So we have some salt and the secret ingredient, lemon pepper seasoning. I guess it's a small ingredient, but y'all, it changes the game for these black eyed peas. My grandmother always used it, so don't skip it, okay? So then we're going to add in some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some smoked paprika. Then you want to add in some good quality chicken broth. I'm using the Better Than Bouillon paste to make my chicken broth. Go ahead and pour that chicken broth in and then stir everything together. Then it's time to move on to our smoked meat. So I'm using smoked turkey wings. You can use any smoked meat that you want, but I always try to find a package that's at least 2 pounds because you don't need the full 2 pounds. You only need 1 pound. And then I usually will freeze and save the rest of the smoked turkey wings for another recipe, like my collard greens. So check that out next. So we're adding 1 pound of those wings. We're going to save the rest for later. Then we're going to cover it and let it come up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, drop the temperature down and let it simmer. These peas are going to simmer for an hour and 30 minutes, so 90 minutes total. Halfway through, I like to go in and flip the turkey wings over so that way both sides get to cook submerged in that liquid. Give the peas a good stir again, but you're going to want to make sure these cook simmering for about 90 minutes, and then they are done, y'all. That's it. It's really hands off after you finish chopping those veggies and sauteing the veggies. But after they're done, you're going to remove those turkey wings, and then we're going to peel the skin off and shred it. Now, at this point, I like to go ahead and mash some of those black eyed peas against the side of my pot with the back of my spoon. This will help thicken up the black eyed peas. So this helps thicken up those peas, and you're going to let it continue to simmer with the top off or with the lid off. That also helps to reduce some of that liquid and let it thicken up. Now we're going to add that shredded smoked turkey meat back to the black eyed peas. And y'all, look how thick this is now. I mean, it's really a complete meal. You have the black eyed peas, you have the smoked turkey meat. All you need is some cornbread, and this really is a meal. But you can serve it on the side with your dinner. But y'all, these black eyed peas are so good, so definitely check it out. The full recipe is listed down below in the description box. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss when I upload a new video. See you next time.